That's really great. That's really good. That's really good. Wow, wow, wow. Chapters. 3, 2, 1.
Once.
How are your sellings? Actually, I'm not selling too much. I mean, it's all right. So the thing is that I do keep an eye on it, and I do, what is it? I keep the data. So I have this Excel spreadsheet where I actually type in all the stuff that I sell, and it seems like the beginning of this year has not been too well actually, but it's only the 2 first months, so it can get better. And I do have like around, I don't know, 15 CDs that are like ready to be put up for sale, so I guess it's all right. I guess it's going all right. My sellings these days are bad. Yeah, that's why it's especially important to keep an eye on it. It gives you a better idea of how well it goes with the sellings. By the way, I hope your sellings are going good as well. I know you mentioned it. But yeah, it's really fun. I mean, also I'm learning something from it. I'm learning how to do these spreadsheets, right? And you can use it for a lot of things. So when I collect video games, I do the same thing. Post them in a spreadsheet and write down the price, everything, where I bought it, what the shipping cost was and everything. It's a little bit over the top, but it is something. I mean, a lot of people don't really do these things.
The food from the jumping creature gave it new.
But I do. Because I'm a nerd. I'm a huge freaking nerd.
A can transform and adapt to many challenges. Surrounded by this light, the Trebhum knew things it had not known before.
But yeah, I think I sold.
The older Trebhum had carried this
I had 2 orders in
long
January and 2 orders in February.
That now that responsibility.
And we are still in February, so it can still get better.
Yes. This young Trebhum had.
We are like good old goldsmiths and all this and other Zuckerbergs. You mean we are getting rich? We are getting rich.
Old things. But the cylinder would not.
I pray for everybody who's watching right now to be rich. We are getting money.
Run, the inner voice said, run. The towers would not stop the cylinder unless they were activated.
Good ye. Ekem VS. Yo, what is going on? What is going on?
Quickly, the Trebhum had
maybe
to
Mole's
step on the
PC is
symbol, or
acting
the
up again.
cylinder would
I don't know.
not be stopped.
Welcome back to OG Vaughn, by the way. You missed the PB. But the PB can still be better. But I will mention this again. I am 1 minute and 2 seconds from world record. This is bad. Thanks. Juice? Wait a minute.
Finding another Trebhum was a cause for joy. But this new friend was not well. Deep inside the memories it had inherited, the Trebhum
I cannot hate on people who are successful.
Its friend needed a very
but I know that it's a part of like world history. Apparently, oh my god, that throw was so bad.
This dust was not natural. Only a great Trebhum could create it.
I'm not keeping this.
On the achievements.
Oh, that throw kinda got it. US business. I don't hate. Wait a minute. Are we talking about actual like people who are Jews or like Jews? I think I'm getting a bit. What? You're afraid of writing it on Twitch? Why though? 3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. But it is a sensitive... What is it? Sensitive thing nowadays. With the whole Gaza thing. Things like that.
Something inside
Politics.
Run.
Man, that's nice. Okay, cool. Juice is good with interests. Speaking of juice, I'm drinking way too much energy drink these days. I mean, I'm a little bit on the calm down, so I can sleep again, but goddamn, way too many nights I've been sleepless. Fresh orange juice is the best. Was that with pulp? With or without pulp? What do people like?
The great
Drinking juice. Latterligt.
Perhaps it was safe here for a little
Du kan ikke
while.
drikke mennesker.
How quickly it learned to use its legs. And its trunk. But these things were not so much learned as they were
Mensen.
remembered.
Yes. I do speak very good German.
They were
sometimes.
a gift from the strange voice it heard in its
I'm really bad
mind.
at foreign
Too was
languages.
a kind of memory. Just when it was starting to get used to its legs,
In Poland, it's forbidden to sell energy drinks to people under 18. I mean, it's been like that over here in Denmark for quite a while. I think it's been like that for a couple of years now. I'm not sure. But it's the best decision. It is a bit poisonous.
Knew things it had not known before.
Drinken München.
It knew the older Trebhum had carried this
Skål.
light for a long,
Skål, Alexander.
long
Cheers.
and it
Cheers.
knew that now that
I
responsibility
do have a
had
beer in the
passed to
fridge.
the
I'm
next
tempted.
generation. Yes.
I'm tempted
This
to go
young
grab it.
Trebhum had to carry the light to those
Face
great
Candy
towers in the
Booster,
distance.
bruh. Yeah, I get it.
It
Så
could
skal
have
Face Clan lige lave en
to
energy
learn
drink.
many old things.
Eller måske var det ikke en
But
joke. Det var
cylinder
faktisk
would
det. Det var
not
faktisk
allow
det.
it.
And in Germany, they want to legalize cannabis. Wait a minute, didn't they already do that? Or did they... Oh, wait a minute, they decriminalized it. I'm pretty sure
the
they
inner
did
voice
that.
said, run. The towers would not stop the cylinder unless they were activated.
Face Clan. Soon in April. What? Okay, so it's already confirmed? They're still speaking about it. I remember like 10 years ago, I was like trying to predict when cannabis was gonna be legalized in Denmark, and I was like, it's gonna happen in like 4 to 5 years, and here we are 10 years later, and we are not any way near closer to like an official legalization. Actually, I think... Wait a minute. Somebody recently got shot at Christiania. Dude, what is this guy doing? Get away from me. Lol, 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 lol. Rip.
But this new friend was not well. Deep inside
Denmark
the
when?
memories it had
Who knows?
inherited,
Who knows?
the Trebhum found the answer.
Maybe I should go to
Its
Germany
friend needed a
and just
very
never come
specific
back.
substance which appeared as glittering clusters of crystal dust.
I'm honestly
This
sick and
dust
tired
was not natural.
of all my tax money
Only a great
being
Trebhum could create.
like spent
And so it
absolutely
was on
atrociously.
the achievements of previous generations that the newborn Trebhum would have to rely.
Like, I don't know.
It seemed a wise and powerful.
They
Trebhum
recently,
had passed through here some time ago.
What is it? They recently published the coffin
This
that the
door
queen is gonna be
had been
buried in
built
when
for
she
Trebhum.
dies, obviously.
It gave them hope.
And it
that in
costs
this large
31
and
million.
dangerous world,
Bruh, it's too
some
high.
places had been made for them.
Like, I could use that money. I could spend that money way better. Maybe it's better. Now you can just visit Amsterdam and buy some cookies. I buy everything. I remember when I went to Amsterdam. I think this was in 2013.
Somehow this ancient statue transferred knowledge to the Trebhum. It was as if
I remember I was
memory
staying
had
at
been
this
stored
boat hotel.
inside it, waiting for someone to absorb it.
There's a famous
As soon as
graffiti
this
piece
knowledge
on
entered their minds,
a
the
submarine
Trebhum realized
right
that there
outside
was a great
the window
library
of the hotel that I went
away
to.
in the web of their memories.
Freaking amazing.
But why was the knowledge of a
Went there too, but
specific
also a long time ago.
ingredient placed here in this Trebhum made
I
of
did not
stone?
buy the truffles though. I'm a little bit scared of those. Never gonna do it. I've heard of people like jumping into the water after eating the truffles. Better be careful.
It said, "You are young, so you never knew the time when our people could shapeshift at will. We Trebhum are inheritors of a vast.
I'm pretty sure if I
ability.
eat one of the truffles, I'm gonna feel like Rayman,
To all
and I'm gonna
future
start
Trebhum. But
punching
this power has
punching
been
enemies in the
taken
street.
away. Beware the servants of the cylinder. They will seek to hurt you at every opportunity, and they have the power to rob you of your abilities. But if you persevere, one day you will find a way to protect yourselves from their evil light. Farewell, my brave friends. I fear I am too old and tired to join you. May you find a way to
Start flying
prosper
using a hair like
in this time
Rayman.
of struggles.
That depends. I mean, if I lose all my hair, I am starting to lose a little bit of hair in the front. It's a little bit concerning. It's a little bit concerning.
It was not easy
Aw,
to leave the
he's
camp,
sad.
but the
He
elder
said
had urged them
he's
to
bald.
go forward.
He lost all his hair.
Suddenly they felt the weight of their many tasks.
I gotta remember this
To
as a
find their
speedrun.
Trebhum siblings,
Gotta go fast.
to restore the powers their people had lost.
I mean,
It all
I've seen my
seemed
dad,
a
obviously.
little daunting. But even when
I'm
they
gonna
are
look like my
afraid,
dad 100%.
Trebhum, a stubborn thing, could stop
Actually,
it
not
forever.
really mad about that. My dad is a good-looking guy.
They needed to roll to safety to find another tower to protect them quickly.
I'm pretty sure the testosterone levels in my dad's brain will never decrease. He's like the youngest retired man ever. I have a date with my hairdresser in March. I will also lose some hair. Yo! When I'm on date with people, they don't wanna give me their hair. Okay, that's a joke. Yeah. Come see me on the weekends. Let's go bald. I don't. Yeah. Gonna get wild.
The Trebhum found themselves almost as lost as they had been in the beginning. But the voice in their memories
I should go get a
comforted
haircut though.
It was only natural to be confused, it said.
I've seen
They
myself
had
with
been born into a strange,
certain
broken world,
looks.
cut off from the history of their ancestors.
She would just cut them shorter.
Everyone was a little lost
Yep.
these days.
You never know.
What mattered was to
Maybe
keep going, to
maybe
keep
she
looking
will
for
trick you.
answers, to keep carrying
Can
the
steal
light
your hair.
they
Maybe
held
she's a witch.
within them, the light that stopped the cylinder.
Or maybe she's a he. Who knows? I mean, usually
This
hairdressers are women,
strange, eerie temple.
but I can be
Trebhum
wrong.
felt something stir in their memories. There was a great power in this place. Something
I know
from the
that my
days when even the
my
elders
barber,
were young.
my hairdresser,
Perhaps
he's a man.
it could help them.
Creepy. Oh, I'm gonna
Trebhum
steal
were
your hair.
disoriented for a moment. Something
And sell it
new
on
had entered
eBay.
their memories, and they needed to make sense of it. It seemed to
But
be
they're sometimes a bit feminine. Yeah,
man.
true. My hairdresser though,
on this
he's
map,
not
a
very
location had
feminine.
been marked.
Actually, he's the
They
direct
understood
opposite.
correctly.
He's a cool
There
guy,
was some manner of serpent,
but nothing wrong
a
with
guardian,
being a little bit feminine,
a
I
greater
guess.
being of some kind, somehow linked to a safe haven.
Some people say that I'm feminine.
Could they find refuge there? Their ancestors
Sometimes I am.
must have created this map for a reason.
But most times I'm not. I hope.
What manner of strange beast lurked behind the cylinder?
I remember when I was a very small kid, like 5 or 6 years old.
Some part of them was curious.
I tried out my sister's clothes, and my dad, he got so fucking mad. very typical daddy behavior. Femboy, 100%, that's me. Sometimes. There's a time for everything. You don't seem feminine? You know what? Yesterday I actually shaved my beard. So in that sense, you can call me feminine. You dressed yourself in your sister's clothes. I mean, it was like a big pink T-shirt that she used to wear when going to bed. And I remember that I tried it out, and my dad almost killed me. I mean, he was like, "My boy is not supposed to wear that kind of clothing," and I was like, "I'm just a kid. Chill the fuck out." I didn't say that though, but you know, you get the point. You get the point.
You also have to eat. Luckily, one of the many.
Yeah, my face is pretty much bare.
Food in their bodies, but they still need to digest it to gain the vital energy that gives them strength. And for such small creatures,
my friend always tells me that I look good with a beard, and that he prefers my face with hair on it. But I don't know. I really like going all out and just removing all of it. I mean, I still look fairly young. I don't feel bad about it. He sounds like my dad. Hell yeah, my dad is so old school. Like, he's very old school. He's that kind of man that who has a hard time expressing his feelings. I for one remember that my dad, he got caught like cheating or like fucking around, you know. He was single, but he had multiple women at this time. I think I was like 18 or something. And he came into my room, sat on my bed, and he was like, "Son, it is not a good idea to have multiple women." And I was like, "Bruh, I could have told you, you were my fucking dad. I don't know what the hell." I mean, I'm the one supposed to make bad decisions here. But I guess my dad is like, works as a good guidance in his own way. I found out Freddie Mercury died when I was younger. And I asked my dad how he died. And he just said, because he didn't like girls. I was terrified that if I didn't like girls, I would die. That's unironically a little bit fun. But, but also a bit traumatic, I see. Yeah, I'm gonna load up the energy here. Not for too long though. We are in danger. Oh my god. Shout outs to all the old school dads. Speaking of beard and dads in general. So I was thinking about this yesterday. I remember my dad, he shaved like half of his full beard. And he then did some gardening work out in the garden, friggin' cutting the grass and shit. Meanwhile, just having like half a beard on his face. I wonder what the neighbors were thinking. Oh, there's the crazy dude. It's the man of the neighborhood. So I come from a very small village, like city thing. I don't know. It is more like a village, Danish village, with not too many not too many people in it. And I'm pretty sure that my dad was most likely known on the street, and I don't know, I was known as well because not too many people got like a big ass fucking nose piercing. But I do.
The cylinder roared with fury. The voice in their memory spoke with great urgency. The Trebhum had to be very careful now. The cylinder would lash out at the lad, but it would not let them run too far. To survive,
okay, we got a
they
bit
would
of
have
pit
to
here.
stay in the eye of the storm.
Can't spend it. What the fuck? No, 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 no. Ah, this is bad, this is bad. Please don't die, we still need the brothers. Where am I even going? Okay. Just don't fall into the pit. We will be good. We're good, we're good. I got stories about my dad, but I'm not gonna tell them right now, at least. Some of them are pretty fun though. And a little bit embarrassing. My dad is like living his best life right now. Recently bought a house. He's trying to sell the old house though, but still. My dad is going to live on the countryside, mostly by himself. There's a cat out there that comes and visits him and shit. He's about 65. I think he's... I actually don't know. I think he's 67. Yeah, I think he's 67. But around that age, yeah. Still not that old. Min far er ældre end din far. Shit, man. Shit, man. Hvordan you it? I thought I had the oldest parents in the world. The kids that I grew up with, their parents were usually like 10 years younger than mine. That's where it all stems from. Okay, so honestly, we are going to enter the next shrine in a bit. We do have all the brothers. We do have the square body. So everything should be good here. If only I remember this. This is very important. My parents were are also. Both were and are. I mean, it makes sense. The age of people don't really change. Like, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. 10 years older than parents of my friends. My father was 52 when I entered the arena. Yeah, 52 is quite old. Wait a minute. Okay, now we go. Now we go. Now we go. I remember a friend of mine whom I haven't been speaking to in a couple of years. His dad is supposed to be like 90 years old these days. I mean, of course, not of course, but yeah, he does not exist anymore, sadly. But yeah, he was like that kind of man who got like many kids. I think. I don't know. I think my father was like 32 or something. 35.
That having bested the Guardian, The Trebham now found themselves seeking the help they had been promised.
Bruh! No
Who would
fucking way.
answer their questions in
We're not
this
fucking up.
place?
Okay. We are fucking up. Oh my god, dude. Do I really have to kill the run right now? Using the wrong Trebhams and everything. Just give me... Oh, please. It's dark. Nice. Okay, we made it. We made it. Get in there. Mini golf creature.
Encountering another elder was a happy moment.
I'm sorry to hear that.
The Trebham
Oh,
asked how they might survive the
that's a thing that I
and the elder replied,
think about fairly
"I can
often.
feel
Like,
your
I don't know
fear,
what I
Trebham.
would do without my
Ever
parents.
since
Like,
this
of
cataclysm
course, I
began,
mean,
we
life
have been
goes on,
seeking
but
ways to stop it.
I cannot
But the cylinder is
conceive the
relentless and
idea, if
indestructible.
that's the right word.
It will consume everything in its path.
I mean, I cannot
perhaps
imagine.
what we
I cannot
need to
imagine
do
a life without my
go
parents. I mean,
behind
that's...
I have discovered a mutation that
And maybe
allows
that's
us
just
to
nature.
rise into the sky. You
Yeah,
will
life.
seek a weeping
But
tree from which
my
grows a
condolences.
special
My
fruit
condolences.
that floats as it becomes ripe. It is the key to the transformation I have undergone. With it, you can use geysers to float well above the cylinder's height. My only regret is that I have grown too old and weak to help you with this task. If you find any glimmer of hope on the other side,
In a matter of 4
remember
months.
me. Farewell.
I think that's my biggest fear in
Sadness and
life,
fear
is
filled
to
the
just die
Trebham's
slowly.
hearts as they left the Elder's cave. Their only path to
I think I'm the
salvation
type of
was
guy who would
full
just
of
end it myself
uncertainty,
if I was in that position.
and they could not
Sorry for
forget
being a little
the
bit
thing
dark,
they had
but I mean,
seen
it's
lurking
the
behind
it's
cylinder,
the honest truth.
casting a dark shadow over this glimpse of light.
Oh my god! I suddenly forgot that I was playing a game. Oh shit! Shit!
The Trebham had never seen this mysterious tree the Elder spoke
I think I've
of.
always had like a very close
They would have to keep moving
relation to
forward and
death
hope it
in a
lay
weird way.
somewhere
Not that I
ahead.
know many people
The cylinder would
personally,
give them
or
no
like my
other
family is
choice.
very small, so I never had the opportunity to experience it like that. But I mean, I remember the school that I went to as a kid, very early on, there was another student who actually died. Not on the school, but outside the school. And the whole school had to like attend in this morning session, whatever, where like all the kids on the whole school, like even students who never met her, they were told that she basically died and shit. And I remember that as being a little bit traumatic. I don't really think I needed that experience of like, I mean, it's very respectful, I get that, and of course, I mean, when it comes to respect, that's very nice to do towards the family and to show condolences, but I don't think that all the kids were like prepared for that. I remember being like 7 and being confronted with this.
They were
It was a little bit too much, I think.
Supposed to find. But the voice in their memories encouraged
That made everything it could to live
it was
longer.
wise
It
in
doesn't
matters
help.
of root and rock, and it could sense
Cancer
the
is
soil
really,
under their feet
it's
changing.
really a bitch.
Step by step.
I
They were
don't
getting
know if
closer.
both my grandparents actually got cancer, but I know that my grandpa caught like cancer and he died from it. Maybe it's better that one has like a very small like family. This is another thing that I'm thinking about. Like, I'm pretty happy that my family is that small. What is it? We don't really have that many family minis. Wow. Let me say that again. We don't really have that many family members. I can honestly count my whole family on one hand. And maybe that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Mimi ducks. Am I gonna die again? Oh my god, this is bad. This is so fucking bad, yo. That is so fun. That is so fun. Run! I'm gonna keep the run just to see where the fuck this goes. Why are these balls committing hash chips? Okay, jeg ville ønske, de lavede hash chips. Tænk hvis det var sådan en tykkere version af chips, bare sådan hash browns. Sorry for the Danish.
It was wise in matters of root and rock, and it could sense the soil under their feet changing. Step by step, they were getting closer.
Fucking Ilmer, man. Banjos likørstue. Masked for 6 minutes. Yo. Amazing. I will find the mask in a second. Honestly, I don't know where the mask is. I'm pretty sure that it's in that box right here, but we will see. We will see. Imagine spending fucking 6,636. No, 66. Goddamn math. Math my ass. Stegt flæsk chips featuring Anders Hemmingsen. Det lyder faktisk rådder nok. Oh my god, delicious. Where the fuck is the mask? Oh, it's right here. This is gonna be a bit cursed. But yeah, I'm gonna wear this for the next 6 minutes. So when the clock or like the timer is set on 33, I can take it off. You should prepare it before stream. But I did. It was in the box. It was in the box. There's a good reason why this mask is always in the box, and it's always in the box because I know that these things can happen. That's all of a sudden somebody will redeem the mask thing, and then I need the mask, and then it will be extremely embarrassing if I don't have the mask. So I gotta have it somewhere near.
Somehow, the Trebhum remembered the creature's name.
You cannot deny my preparedness. My readiness. Oh, this camera. What is going on? Okay, where am I? Even. Oh no. No way. No way. Are we dying? Are we dying? Are we going to die? Are we going to die? Oh my god. It's one of the servants. Actually, I rarely see that servant. Wait a minute, do we have the mutation now? We don't. He fucking died. Okay, gotta redo this. Please break. Thank you. I hope you feel good with it on your face. Oh, I'm a G. I mean, it gets a little bit foggy on the inside of the mask.
Even with the ability to float, overcoming the
so I can basically not wear it for too long, but I can wear it for like 6 minutes.
That was well positioned, close to the cylinder.
But actually, wearing something like this for 6 minutes on stream is very generous.
They would have to keep looking.
In my opinion.
They would try not to think about what sort of monster could kill one of the flying serpents.
I honestly try to make the redeems as cheap as possible. Maybe 6,000 points is a bit much for this one, but I mean it is a little bit painful, I'm not gonna lie. But it's not that bad, it's not that bad. I remember that one time when I didn't think of like people could stack it. So Berend and his brother, they both stacked up the redeems so much that I had to wear this for like 40 minutes. In 40 minutes, I mean, I was nearly choking. Nearly choking. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna be a baller. And... Okay, nice. Also, the food seems to be pretty good. Okay, so... just end this room.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Webcam issues. Did it work? I forgot about the webcam issues. What it looks like, actually. It's a little bit it's a bit of like static, right? Deep mic effect, which means my voice is very deep right now. I mean, it should be very deep. It should be automated.
Hopefully someone can like confirm it works. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's why I made them like this, so they could automate themselves. Like back when I made all the sound commands and shit, I could not do things like this, like make things automated. It was such a bitch. Anonymous Mr. Robot Duck. That is me. That is me. I am a Warmick. Oh, he looks sad. He looks very sad. Imagine if I could PB, get a personal best with this mask on.
In the dream inside the strange giant,
I am the real life Michael Myers.
Spoke to the Trebhum seemed different.
I was actually thinking of imagine Dead by Daylight stream with this mask on while playing like Michael Myers. I know Mole does not enjoy DBD streams, and I don't know if I would enjoy the game if I streamed it. It's still a very fun game though. It is a very fun game.
And the songs we sang when the stars rose high. But I have forgotten the names of all these things, and slowly one melts into the other. My children will become mountains, the forests will become songs.
You do not enjoy it, but you can watch and laugh.
And be nothing.
I thought you didn't like DBD streams in general.
There was something hidden in this place.
I find it very funny when people in the game complain about stream sniping when they put TTV in their name. It's like, of course people are gonna stream snipe. The 6 minutes? Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I gotta move, so you get another minute here. Gotta make sure that we go through the door. Yup, there it is. I could totally make it. I could totally make it and take off the mask in that amount of time, but shit. I don't want to lose too much time here. Imagine getting a PB.
It was a memory, a song from a forgotten time, slowly fading. But some of these memories were Trebhum memories. Memories of things that Trebhum had once been capable of. Perhaps, the voice suggested,
We chillin'.
these could be reclaimed.
I remember how our towers stretched outward to the sky,
I forgot.
yearning for the stars. They were symbols.
Now I can breathe again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the redeems.
Voices echoing in the canyons
No more channel points, I suppose.
for a world that was different. Then it came, and the towers fell, and there was no more difference. Where are our voices?
Baba
now?
booey.
Where are our songs?
Baba.
I only hear one,
Go broke.
and it
Burn the
is
points.
eternal.
Okay.
As the memories returned to the Trebhum,
This is going to be interesting.
stolen by the cylinder, were finally restored But there was so
35.
much more. The voice had answers, but it was weakening. Frightening as it was.
50 plus 50 er jo 100.
To come down.
Og det er jo ikke engang løgn. Okay. So, looks like a fat one. It may be, I mean, I'm really not sure.
This was a place of death and nothingness. There were no answers to be found here. The voice and their memories urged them to return
Okay. Fuck. Here we go. Okay, so the run is basically over, and there's not much I can do here. I can always fail the landing on the cylinder, but I'm not gonna jinx it. Play it safe. Kinda. Let's go.
A profound feeling of futility overcame
Bruh,
Trevor.
okay. Sick.
Despite having miraculously survived their encounter with the mathematician, they were back to where they started.
Nah. I think this is tying out. This is tying out the world record. This is honestly tying out. I mean, I said it. I needed to be 1 minute and 2 seconds faster, and this is a 1 minute and 2 seconds PB. G fucking G. God damn. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you saw it, but on the way down from the cylinder, something fucked up in the camera and shit. So I don't know if that honestly fucking blue balled me, but yeah. This is tying out world record. Pretty sure of that. G fucking G.
That grew where the beautiful snow corals rose from the ground.
And we did actually die at least once. That's amazing. Fucking yeah, man.
Sådan gutter, vi gjorde det, vi er verdensmestre.
Fucking world champion up in this. Sorry. Can I go through this hole? Actually, let me see. Hey, sådan. Fucking sick. I'm definitely gonna upload it. I'm gonna submit the run just because it's a complete circus. The way it should be.